Hi everybody, I just want to do this video today about the Benefit boxes of powder. I was requested to do this video by Beauty Shades. It's taken me a couple of weeks to get round to that and I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to get on with that today. I've got all 9 of them. My first one was Georgia. I fell in love with it. It's an amazing powder and they are a bit pricey. They're £23.50. You can get them at Boots and Debenhams, and although they are pricey, you get 11 to 12 grams of product. They are very pigmented, they stay on your skin for a long time, they have beautiful fragrance to them and a lovely texture, and they really are worth investing in because I've used these so much in the past couple of months and it barely looks like there's any product gone from them. So I think they're definitely going to last a long time. So I'm going to crack on with a review and we're going to start with bronzers. So the bronzers are HOOLA and Dallas, and this is HOOLA. This is very nice. This is a matte bronzer. It's just a very nice tan. I've got a little bit on now just to add a little bit of colour to my face. What I find is, although it is pigmented, it goes on very nicely and it's not too heavy. It doesn't have any kind of an orange tinge to it, and there's nothing worse than that because I don't want to look orange. I just want to look like I've got a bit of a sun-kissed look. This doesn't really have much of a fragrance, but it is very nice and I would definitely recommend that. I will try a swatch, but generally it's difficult for my camera to focus in on that. I don't know if you can make that out. And as I don't know if you know, but all of the Benefit bronzers come with this little brush in its own little plastic tray. I don't actually use this one to apply it, but I have kept it in the packaging just because it's nice. It's a nice little brush. The brush I use to put on the Benefit things. With the bronzer I actually use a kabuki brush. I don't actually have that with me at the moment, but the one that I use for the rest of them is this little brush that I got from Superdrug. It was just £2.99 I think, just a nice little brush. I have one of these in my makeup bag that I carry when I'm out and about because I do have I've got Georgia twice because I love it so much, and I have this one in my makeup storage drawer. So the other bronzer is Dallas, and this has a lovely little wooden brush. It's really pretty. This is actually a darker colour. I don't know if you're really going to be able, there you go, that's much better. So this is a dusky colour. This does have a little bit of a shimmer and a sparkle to it, but it's not like it's got huge chunks of glitter, so it's, you know, it's not dramatic sparkle. It's very nice. It makes a very nice blusher. It's nice if you put HOOLA all over your face, then put a little bit of this across your cheeks. It's really lovely. They really go well together. I'm just going to show you those two colours together. So I don't know if you can see. There you go, you can see it better there. You can see the top one, which is Dallas, has a duskier kind of, sort of a red colour to it almost. But yeah, they're really nice. Alright, I'll just put these back in. So what I'm going to go on to talking about now, I'm going to talk about a special effects one, which is 10. I don't like gimmicky things at all because in the past I've seen them, had them demonstrated on me, got the packaging home, tried it and just never got the same effect. So I was a bit concerned about this one. I loved the effect when it was done on me in the shop and I was just a bit worried, but I thought, well, the rest of them that I've gotten are really good because this is one of the last ones I got, and I thought, well, you know, they're okay, so I'll give it a go, and if I don't like it, it's a bronzer and a highlighter and I can just use them separately. So this is the packaging. Again, you've got your lovely little brush. It's quite cute. And this is the colour. So, you've got the lovely contouring in the brown, and then you've got the highlighter, which is a very pale pink. They both have a little bit of a shimmer to them. I've actually got it on now. I think you can really just quite see it there. Now, a lot of people, when I've looked at them on YouTube, are putting it on and they're coming down the cheek. Now, I don't know if it's just me, I can't get away with that. So I take it, I brush it in, and then I take it up the cheek. And then if I want to do the other cheek, I just go the other way and then take it up the other cheek. And I just find, after I've actually done that, I'll take my brush and then I'll just gently blend out the edges. Because the worst thing that you can do is have just a stripe of contouring. It just looks really horrible. And the thing about this is this blends so beautifully. It's not like you put it on and you're stuck with that stripe, or you've got to be very quick about it. Just put it on and then gently blend it out and it looks amazing. And I don't think you can, I don't know if you can really see it. I think that you can just make out the sheen here on my cheek. What I tend to do sometimes is I'll just put it on, and then if I feel like I want a little bit more of the highlighter, because I do like the quite glowy look on the cheeks, what I do is I just take that edge of the brush, which has got the pink on it, and I just dab that into the highlighter, and then I put the extra highlighter on. But I think it does have quite a nice effect. You can actually see it on my cheeks there. It's not too much. It's just, you know, just a nice contouring effect there. So I am very, very impressed with this one. And I have to say, really, this is probably the one that I'm impressed with the most, and I definitely do use this most days. What I'll tend to do is sometimes I'll put on a Coralista, and then I'll put this over the top. And basically, this isn't ruining the Coralista. There's just the tiny hint of pink over the top, the highlighter up high on the cheekbone, and then the contouring goes below the blush. So it just looks really nice. I want to move on now and talk about blushes. There are three. You've got Sugarbomb, Coralista, and Bamba. Now, although I love all the powders, I have to say my only complaint is Bamba. Really dislike the box. A lot of people go, oh yeah, I don't really like the boxes, but to be honest, I just really don't like this box. I don't like the hinged lid. I find sometimes you're trying to get your brush in there and it keeps popping back up and it's just a nightmare. I think the little brush is nice on this one though, because it is contoured at the edges rather than just being flat straight across. And it has got a little mirror in the lid. But, you know, it's a beautiful blusher. It's got a little bit of a sparkle in it. It's just like as if you've run for the bus, or as if you've been out in the cold weather and you've just got that lovely pink, like sort of flush to your cheeks. So that is very nice. I don't know if you can see that. The lighting's not great here, but you can see the pink there. It is just a very nice colour, and I like that one a lot. I do tend to wear that quite a bit. Again, just using this brush. The other one that I'm absolutely loving, and I would never have touched this colour while I was brown hair, but now I've got red hair, I feel I can get away with a lot more, and it's Coralista. Comes with a lovely little wooden brush, and this is the colour. Now, as you can see, it's just the most beautiful coral colour. And the smell of this is so amazing. I love the smell of this. I've been wearing this so much because I'm really into coral colours at the moment. I'm going to do a video about all the coral things I've been getting because I'm just loving corals and peaches. I think they go really well with my hair colour, but I think also it's just kind of, it's a summery colour, it's pretty, it's bright, it's cheerful. So I'm really loving the coral, and it tends to go with anything, so that's nice. And then this one, I wasn't too sure about this one till I was at Benefit and she put it on my cheeks. And this one is the Sugarbomb. And this is it here. So, don't know if you can make it out there. So basically you've got like a dusky pink at the bottom. And then you've got a coral, a pretty bright pink, and then like a medium pink. It's more of a brown colour at the bottom. And you swirl all of these colours together and then put them on. And I didn't, you know, I just thought, oh yeah, they're really nice colours, but how is that going to work? What are they going to look like? And she put it on my cheeks, and again, with my hair being the way it is and my pale skin, it just really looked amazing. It's whereas Bamba is quite bright, and so is Coralista. This is a bit more muted. It's just has that duskiness to it, but this is really lovely. This one has a smell, but it's not as strong as the Coralista. So that's Sugarbomb. That's really nice. And then I want to go on to the Brightening Powders. This one is THRROB. You can also use these as blushes. I love the brush on this one. It's got pink on it. And this is what THRROB looks like. Now, I want to try and see if I can get them sparkles, but the lighting's just not great. I don't think it's going to be... Oh, I don't know if you can just catch that there. You can just see the sparkle in it. It's a pale pink. It's a really pretty baby pink. It has got a bit of sparkle in it, but to be honest, you don't see that a great deal on the skin. I prefer this, to be honest, when I actually just put this on my cheeks. I really like using this as a blusher. The thing is with these is, although they're pigmented, this is very pale, and it is intended as a face brightening powder, so it is purposefully not a hugely heavy pigment, because otherwise your face would just be pink, which would be daft. So I do like to build this a little bit on my cheeks and wear that. That's really nice. What I'm wearing today is Dandelion, and I think it just gives you, I don't know, they're difficult to explain because when you look at them they are so pale. That's the brush for Dandelion, and I have used this one a little bit, to be honest. This is another pale pink. It's a shade darker than THRROB. I'll put those two together for you and just let you see that. So as you can see, this is THRROB, and it is paler than the Dandelion. I have got the Dandelion on today, as I said. I love the Dandelion. It's really pretty on the skin. Like I say, it's not heavily pigmented, it's just nice and gentle because it's designed really to go over your makeup. It does have a nice smell, and it is really lovely on the skin, so yeah, I like that. It just kind of perks your complexion up a little bit because I am very pale, and sometimes if I'm not well particularly, I can look so deathly really and drawn out, so that is quite nice just to pick up the complexion a bit. And I've left my favourite to last, and that one is Georgia. This comes with a gorgeous little peach brush, and this is what it looks like. It's a bit difficult to get the colour of this one, to be honest, because, to be honest, the powder is like the same colour as the box, so there we go. It is the most beautiful, beautiful pale peach colour, and the smell of this is absolutely amazing. It is my favourite thing about it, but I love wearing this one. So I've got two of these, one in my drawer at home and one that I carry around to work with me in my makeup bag. So that is my review of the Benefit powders. I hope you've enjoyed it. Any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll get back to you. If you've enjoyed it, subscribe. And just as a last note, I would say I really enjoy the Benefit powders. I'd recommend them all. I can't think of anything negative apart from the box on Bomba is not great. But other than that, I absolutely love them. I think they're an amazing product. They are a touch expensive, but I also think for that they will last a long time, and it's definitely a good investment for your makeup bag. So thanks very much for watching. Okay, bye.